Bitcoin is getting ready to liquidate the masses of bears watching crypto right now. We have the globalist aiming at Elon Musk for prison and some of our altcoins getting ready to absolutely moon. We're going to take a look at which ones, all this and more on today's Blockchain Basement. We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're going to screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. They're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Over 2 years, he's made like 17K on Roblox.
What?
12.
You never listen to me. We must be married. Yeah, well, how much are you investing? $100.
$400,000 to $600,000. The generational signals are now. Now.
You're spread so thin, that's how you get in on Snake. Snake's been my biggest winner.
We are back. Welcome to the Blockchain Basement. We are powered by Arculus down in the basement. Absolutely fantastic channel partner. Thank you very much for supporting us in all the things we do. And Hannah's protein shake. You're getting after it. You know what I mean? I understand. Okay. Hannah, Aaron, we have big news. Owen is alive. Owen is real and alive. Huge deal for me. I had a little bit of a concern there. If we can, Owen, give him proof of life. I know you don't want to talk about your adventures, but you got to show him that you're alive. Give it to me. There it is. Yeah. Oh, yes. He's back. Shout out to everyone of the Dweller community. We got Crypto Stevo up in the chat. C90FTW, Hope E, Manawak, Dirty Dan, Bob from Accounting, Thumbnail Investor, Shake and Bake, Nicole Ministator, Small Face Noto, all the OGs out in the basement. Drop some things in Discord. Going to be more so looking at just doing a concise portfolio update of my movements in our Discord. You can click the link in our description and get a part of the best crypto community on the planet. And, you know, really, there's a lot that we got going on. There's a lot of things we're building out in the background. I'm super excited for what we have in store for you guys. It's a way to make that wealth as the crypto bull markets are kicking off. We're going to really change a lot of lives. And we're also going to be going a step further with that and figuring out and helping explain how to protect that wealth and how to have a good focus on security, safety, technologically and physically as the world continues to heat up. But the markets are heating up themselves. Gonna pull up coin market cap real quick here. We are looking juicy as it sits right now. I'll go to full screen. Bitcoin going in at $68,826. Ethereum, still some room to make up on lost ground there. Sitting at 3,200 right now. Solana, 158. Everything's looking pretty juicy. Let's just look. I saw some movement from HBAR. Oh my God. It's alive. It's alive. Shout out. I was in and out of HBAR. I did not catch this pump. I moved on to other coins and did not refill the bag. I was basically just trading this thing once it hit 6 or 7 cents, buy it, sell it near 10 cents. A little bit of it. What you got, Hannah?
Do we know why?
We don't have. You know what? I'm gonna peruse around Twitter, but I don't want to do that live because there's probably gonna be, just free rolling on Twitter. Very dangerous thing to do live on air. But let's see if we can get any updates from the Google on HBAR. That is one
2
hell of a
hours ago.
pump.
Like, the reason I'm asking is because 2 hours ago, the only thing I can find, CoinGape article, Hedera and Archfax enable first tokenized BlackRock MMF
Oh, here it
shares.
is. Here it is,
So it's
Hannah.
an HBAR
That
BlackRock.
looks like it's it.
That's what they're saying.
They're
That's
plugging in. Oh, they're
Fuck.
plugging
Isn't
in.
HBAR the Hillary Clinton coin?
No, that was Algorand.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Hey, wait, HBAR is good marketing though. They
Oh, yeah.
sponsor every event.
absolutely. They're
They're
all
like
over the place.
VeChain. That's what it reminds me of.
And the chat's all on this. The basement is just on the money. Hedera and Archax enable first tokenized BlackRock MMF shares. Let's see what we got here. Archax, the first FCA regulated entity of its kind, has tokenized money market funds from ARBDN, ABRDN in the past, working with both Hedera and Ethereum blockchain. Inclusion of MMF on BlackRock into this online platform provides new options for liquidity and investment. Very, very interesting. And this is that RWA narrative and actualization is going to eat ISO's lunch in this bull market. I keep saying it. This is more of it. This is HBAR. We got a super chat. What's that super chat we got here? American Pool Guy. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat, supporting the channel. Very much appreciated. Post bull market. Would love to come visit you guys at the office and shake hands with you all. Did you see did you say that being allowed pre 15K NFT holders? I got something very special in the background I'm brewing up for the sub 15K NFT holders.
Yes,
Quite
you're
a group.
always welcome here. If
Yeah, and of course. Yeah, we would love to have you. Shout out to Low Did Oddity. I think that's how you say your name. Gifted one membership. Someone gifted a membership to my wife yesterday or the other day. Very kind.
Wow.
Very kind.
Bullish.
Oh, man. Aaron, it's a fast day. It's a fast day, Hannah.
We're moving. We're moving.
I'm actually up in my game. I've done a few videos this morning. Kind of just locking into the basement here, kind of treating it as my actual office now. So, I had to get everything together, kind of setting up my stuff down here. I got a
New
couple.
chair.
I got it. Well, this is the old chair, but this is my
New chair to the set.
So yeah. And I do believe we have thigh meat emojis in the chat as well.
What is the emoji of?
You're going to have to find out for yourself, man.
I saw some in the chat yesterday when I was working. I was like, what is that?
It's getting thick. Look at this. HBAR 13 cents though, you guys. This thing is cooking, waking up. Honestly, this is a good sign of life. Speaking of thigh meat, this baby is cooking. We got this. This is the long-term price action of HBAR. I like to look at the forest through the trees. When we experience a nasty awakening like this thing is definitely alive. In the short term, if I'm build an entry point on this token, I'm looking in the 9 to 10 cent range. Yes, this is going great. Hopefully you can hold on to this pump and, continue to build out and just lean into what is actually happening, the RWAs, tokenized assets into the real life. What do we got? BJ in the sub basement working on minor rigs.
What is that emoji? I can't even.
Oh my God, those are all the thigh meat emojis.
Is
those
it just raw thigh meat? What is
raw?
Hey.
Twins.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Bob from accounting was the original creator of thigh meat. So, Bob, thank you. I guess.
Shout out to you, Bob. Sometimes you got huge thighs. Sometimes you got huge nads, especially if you're in the crypto market and you got your wealth in this. And if you want to protect your actual nads, click the link in our description. Code BASEMENT, save 20% on top of the Earth Day. Good deal on these things. I'm wearing them right now. But here's just a good start off the show from Lark Daves. If you think that the bull run is over, you need to know this. Having just happened, miners are only producing 450 Bitcoin per day. US ETFs are buying thousands of Bitcoin every day. Hong Kong ETFs are about to start trading as early as next week, you guys. It is coming right around the corner. Japan, Singapore, South Korea to approve the ETFs soon as well. Retail is just starting to get in. We just saw the graph on Bitcoin interest on Google Trends start to show very parabolic action, but it's just getting started, in my opinion. And I agree with Lark on this. You have no idea how crazy this bull run is going to be. So just be patient, exercise patience and focus, and you will absolutely come out a winner on this. And be ready to sell when the time is right. Be ready to sell. But getting into the Bitcoin action here, this is from Glassnode. The fourth Bitcoin halving occurred, leading to a 50% reduction in supply, inflation, and an inherent increase in issuance scarcity. So we have less issuance going out. We have less supply inflation. In the addition, we explore the evolution of Bitcoin network across epochs with respect to price performance and the fundamental network metrics. These are just some great on-chain analysis, charts that you can check out. Price drawdown from the all-time high to halving, and you just see the consistent ebb and flow of the markets. And there, in my opinion, is no coincidence that these pretty closely line up with the election cycle and the printing there within. But in essence, we are breaching back up into the good times of crypto, in my opinion. There is a lot of worry that we are at the top. I definitely disagree with that. We have this is kind of interesting, watching the halving event and the hash rate growth within it. Hash rate is absolutely going nuts right here. And we have, some interesting things happening to the hash rate in relevance to the Bitcoin ordinals, BRC20s, those types of things, and fees just getting really out of hand over the last few days here. We also had this from Bitcoin Magazine. Paraguay deputy presented a bill to legalize and recognize Bitcoin as a legal tender, similar to El Salvador's move. Now, maybe they'll be on the IMF hit list here in a minute because the IMF does not like losing customers. But now we just have what's happening here in America with BlackRock only 30,000 Bitcoin away from overtaking Grayscale's Bitcoin holdings. This is absolutely insane to see this happening. This Grayscale GBTC was a behemoth. And we are getting very, very close to BlackRock, matching the amount of Bitcoin that Grayscale holds, catching up very quickly in a short amount of time. So seeing this, and then you see just the news release of BlackRock working with HBAR in any regard, absolutely crushing on price action right now. And even though I had overall bearishness, and I still do on the ISO narrative, HBAR, they're leaning into RWAs. They're probably going to catch a piece of this tokenized asset, rejuvenation, whatever the hell you call it. Rejuvenation, right? That's the word.
Words are hard.
Yeah, this is like the technological renaissance.
Revive.
And what we're seeing right now, it's happening through BlackRock, which is really interesting. And I think that they have monetary reasons because their balance sheets are hit so hard with commercial real estate and the things that are, more ESG related investments that are not producing. And Larry Fink has seemed to dissent from the ESG narrative over a call that was released last week. Everyone's saying he's losing his mind. He's not losing his mind. He's just looking at the bottom line, and they're pivoting into a profitable investment. So good to see. But we got this from Marty Party. Grayscale done selling their Bitcoin. Today, they only moved 1 Bitcoin to Coinbase. This is the lowest since the ETF launch. And this is darn good to see. Just 1 Bitcoin moving from Grayscale Trust. And, when we had the Bitcoin ETF approved, simultaneously to that approval, we had massive wicks down and up on the daily because you would get huge sell-offs from Grayscale. BlackRock has been buying it up in parallel all along the way. So it's basically just, in my opinion, changing hands. That's what I see here into a true spot ETF. And then now we likely next week will have Hong Kong going live with their Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs as well. Things are about to get hot.
When are we getting an Ethereum ETF?
Oh, man. I think the end of the year is looking more reasonable.
Whenever Gary loses to Uniswap?
Oh, he's taking some losses. He's taking some losses today. Actually, that was yesterday.
The SEC lawyers.
Yeah, we have that story.
Have stories.
Right?
Where is this guy?
They resigned. They said
resigned.
in the article that they were going to get fired if they didn't resign.
Yeah, not a great look. Let's see. Where is this story? I know I have it somewhere. I have here it is. SEC lawyers forced to resign.
Oh,
Gary
God.
Gensler not pleased
You look
with
ugly as
this
shit.
decision.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, it's federal judge Robert Shelby has sanctioned the SEC for gross abuse of power in handling the debt box crypto case, criticizing the agency's actions in undermining judicial integrity. Just read on a little bit more. SEC lawyers Michael Welsh and Joseph Watkins resigned after being informed that they would be fired over the handling of the case, which involves accusations of a $49 million fraud by Digital Licensing Incorporated. Very, very interesting stuff to see. And you got more moves happening right here for the Philippines SEC, ordering Apple and Google to remove Binance from their app stores. So,
Interesting.
you know, the SEC, we get aggravated with them here in the United States, but there's other countries that are also having a very, very difficult time getting involved at large with cryptocurrency because of their SEC systems as well.
So this is happening in unison with Binance securing rights in Dubai.
Yes, absolutely.
Philippines is
Yes.
taking it off of the app stores. The USA is, they're just trying to, Coinbase is going to be the USA's catalyst.
Pretty
Is the
much.
Philippines is the same? They use Coinbase?
You know, that's a good question, Hannah. That's
Isn't
a
it
really good question.
Philippines?
Maybe the Philippines is clearing the path for Coinbase to be the winner there too.
Don't they kill their citizens?
What?
Like
I
people
mean-
on the streets, just like
Are you talking about the cannibal gangs?
in the Philippines? I've heard.
I don't know if they're. I think it was
I've
Haiti.
heard
I've
bad
never-
things.
I think you're
heard
talking
that.
about Haiti. I know. I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's Haiti though. The one you're thinking about. Barbecue. Are you thinking of barbecue?
That's the
Good old
leader or
barbecue.
whatever.
Yeah.
I had an old boss. The reason I said that, sorry, just
I
a
was
quick
gonna say, what do you
preface.
do after
I
work?
didn't make that up. I had an old boss that was from the Philippines, and she said that the
Yeah.
law enforcement there was very, very harsh, and they would just kill people on the street.
Oh,
Yeah,
And, like,
good.
the USA is
they
much
cracked
better.
down on the. They had a hard crackdown. I think I know what you're talking about. The police crackdown on. I think it was gangs and organized systems within Philippines. We'll pull that up. I don't have all the data
Yeah,
on
okay.
it yet, but I think I
Sorry.
remember. You're sending me down a wild one. And you know, speaking kind of on this same subject matter of the Philippines going after Binance, we have Venezuela looking to use Tether to bypass sanctions. This is according to Reuters. Came out a little bit of time ago. Reuters reported that PDVSA is trying to integrate more usage of USDT as a hedge against foreign bank accounts being frozen. Tether is the world's largest dollar-pegged stablecoin, obviously. Venezuela launched its first experiment with crypto in 2018 as a way to bypass the dollar, but it never really took off, with no major exchanges accepting it, and the government sunsetted the program early 2024. Conversations probably going to be kicked up in a big, big way. Yeah, I would say that, you know, all this stuff with BRICS that we have more news that BRICS is aiming to kind of turn up the heat on their crypto usage between their factions in BRICS. You know, it's definitely being built out. It's a matter of how fast it comes and how effective it really is, because we have also seen some historic levels of dollar usage across the world. So, you know, yes, they're building their system that they're trying to make it parallel to our existing one. Then also, the US dollar dominance is seeing quite an uptick in actual usage across the world. Also, there's so many things that I want to talk about. It's just a little bit off the rails, but
Oh boy.
I'm not even going to go there. That's for another time. You know, I see all these people on crypto trying to talk about BRICS and all these, threats to the United States. I'd say, yeah, they're valid, but they're probably pretty insulated. Like, it's going to be, we have a signal showing that, you know, is giving a lot of people worry. Over 40 countries have applied to become part of BRICS since the start of this year. We're only 4 months and some change into this year. And you've already had 40 countries try to put in their applications for this organization at large, BRICS. And, you know, it worries me in the sense of U.S. overreacting to this build out. And, you know, it's not that I think it's going to dethrone the United States. I worry that the last 50 years of completely overspending on our military industrial complex and the things that they have told us about within the military is, in my opinion, just the surface. I do worry about microwave weapons. I worry about all kinds of DEWs being utilized. is an over response in the situation. So, you know, just saying that, like, it's not all so wonderful. And really, when I see these kind of conflicts building up, the biggest job of the government is to control the capital flow and prevent capital flight. So you want to keep it within your jurisdiction and make a little bit off the top of those transactions. Now that we have this technological advancement in crypto, plus an entire group of countries, a large group that is looking to build their own systems utilizing that crypto that the U.S. can no longer control, the sanctions become useless to a large degree if they actually put these into place, thus leaving the world reserve currency country and the dominator of the world, the United States, with very few options from there. So things can get spicy real quick if this continues on. I'm just going to leave it at that. Off Fox. Hey, I was thinking about rolling my TP into gold. Rolling your TP into gold. ETF near the end of the bull run. Thoughts on that idea? So you're taking profits into gold ETFs. I mean, I don't hate that idea. Gold is, when I first came on this show, you know, they're asking me what my favorite stable coin is. It's gold. I like gold as a stable coin. I like hard iron goods as a stable coin. I like homes, land as a, you know, a place to park my value. But nope, in my problem, you know, I don't see gold losing out or falling off a cliff in terms of value from Bitcoin by any means. But I do see Bitcoin outpacing gold by and large over the next 10 years. And for quite a long time after that, you know. Okay, Owen wants, okay, we got something, and you're going to have to stick to the end of the show for this. We got something extremely special for you at the end of the show. But I digress. I will step away from the macro, and we're going to go into the micro, figure out how to make some thick, juicy gains on the markets. But first, I got to play this video. Australian Senator Jackie Lambi says Elon Musk should be in jail. So I'm interested.
And Elon Musk really showing contempt for the government and its approach on this issue. What's your take on the tech billionaire?
So when it comes to the tech billionaire, like I've already said, I think he's a social media knob with no social conscience. He has absolutely no social conscience. Someone like that should be in jail and the key be thrown away. That bloke should not have a right to be out there on his own ideology platform and creating hatred, you know, showing all this stuff out there to our kids and doing all the rest. I'm very interested to watch what the US is going to do with TikTok and how far that they can do. We're trying to get rid of that platform.
Okay, so you can see where this is going. You see that, Hannah?
What?
You see that, Hannah?
Who is that lady?
She's an Australian
Who hurt
senator.
her?
Australian
Clearly
senator.
Elon.
And we got a lot of viewers in Australia.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of viewers in Australia, Canada.
I want to go there so bad.
You know, this, I'm not surprised by an Australian senator for wanting to put Elon Musk behind bars for allowing people free speech on a digital platform. How dare he? But I would expect nothing. Look at the face on this. Do you expect anything different?
Like, no, Brazil is doing.
Yeah, I mean, this is just Jackie Lambi, Jacques. Absolutely disgusting. You know, and you see how she's rolling this hope for TikTok censorship to be rolled into being utilized against Elon at X, right, Hannah? I mean, you see how that she's connecting those two dots.
That's mother effing absurd. First of all, what she's saying has absolutely no, like, it's not true, no truth behind it. She's describing, like, not Elon. She's describing the Brazil. She's describing the people that are fighting against Elon, not Elon. He has them. Like, I mean, I don't know him, but he has a moral compass compared to these others.
Well, yeah, you saw the move from Brazil. They're trying to go after Elon. And then this is a move from Australia.
Yeah, so if they are successful in banning TikTok, which they are going and they're taking the right steps, the House just approved the bill.
Yeah.
If they ban TikTok, they're gonna have the ability to ban X.
And they passed that bill all while
everybody's talking about other things. Like, nobody's talking about the damn TikTok bill. I've seen it like 3 times.
Well, there's some big subjects going on in the world. You can't really blame people for not talking about it, but like FISA.
And when you open TikTok, it literally, like, I'll get a screen. First of all, I'm banned on TikTok right now. That's funny.
Why do you keep getting banned everywhere?
I'm banned on TikTok and Twitter right now. So
well, now we know why.
There's that. I can't even vouch for Elon right now because motherfucker, excuse me. Anyways, I don't understand, but
Oh my God, they're coming after you. What are you doing on there?
when you open TikTok, sometimes a screen comes up and it's like, call your senators. Like, it's like telling people to take it to the House and call their senators. And like, I'm like, I don't think that's looking too great.
What are you doing on these social apps?
Apparently she's effing about. She's finding out.
I'm
I
living
guess.
like I'm existing.
Well, and you better get back on X. I saw this from X Business this morning. It looks like there's another integration. Get ready to experience the future of video entertainment with XTV app. So a separate app for XTV. After launch, we'll be opening up conversations with partners. Stay tuned for updates. Very, very interested to see how this should roll out. He's going to be trying to give YouTube, I think, a run for its money.
XTV.
Everything
XTV, that's right. Separate app, but I'll be interested to see how the platform is.
Makes me think of YouTube TV. I wonder how it's going to like compete with YouTube. What I noticed last night, I was watching my news on YouTube. I don't watch the news. Like, I don't usually watch the news. I don't really care to either. But the fact that it's available on YouTube, that's where our generation is going to be watching the news because we don't have cable.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I watch YouTube live streams now if I'm ever going to watch the news, which if they're smart, that's where they should make it available.
Yeah.
But anyways, I
Are
wonder
people
how
gonna live stream on there too, you think? Like,
I'll bet
like
you. Yeah.
Twitch.
I bet you there will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's coming at you quick. And like X is just extremely important right now, you guys, because there's going to be a lot of construing and strangling of reality into new narratives to push us into a position of fear and make choices based out of fear at the polls. And, more of this I see coming out of the UN climate chief saying that basically we got 2 years to save the planet unless we're all doomed. So this guy thinks we got 2 years left until the water overtakes the beaches and we absolutely fall off the face of the earth. This is more climate alarmism that is being pushed at the highest levels of the World Economic Forum. You know what, Hannah? I saw a little bit of there's a controversy today about Yuga Labs being on the World Economic Forum website. And a lot of people came right out and they said, this is fake. This is not real. There's no way that would be true. Well, let's just do some live research here. Blank screen, we're typing in World Economic Forum, and we're going to see if Yuga has a little profile on the worldeconomicforum.org website. Let's find out, do a little trip down memory lane. Let's see if, and this is just great for everyone to remember to do your own research and verify things for yourself. Looky Nelly, what is this? Yuga Labs is a blockchain, blah, blah, blah.
Y'all are fucked.
This is on the World Economic Forum website. So, yeah.
Shout out to the apes.
Shout out to the apes.
Good luck. Oh, dang.
Oh, my God.
Makes sense, right? Doesn't it? We were just talking about how Yuga's like they don't have the culture of Web3 anymore. They're like very professional.
Well, they got very, very buttoned up there for a minute.
Yeah. And Gordon stepped down. Gordon just tweeted, he's the old CEO, but he just tweeted that he's so proud of the current CEO that's like been reinstated and how everything that he's doing is good.
So are they trying to bring it back to DGen land, or are they just gonna?
I doubt it.
It's on the World Economic Forum now. I don't know.
There's no way they're going DGen with that.
You don't think?
So.
I mean, that's how they won to begin with, though.
Have they been there the whole time? That has been on the World Economic Forum.
I just saw it on Twitter and everyone's arguing if it's real or not. And I was like, yeah,
it's right there.
It's right there, So I don't know what else to tell you.
Has it been there for years, or like did it
I'll
like
bet you it's
6
been there
months
for years.
ago?
I'll bet you it's been there for years. Absolutely. I would bet on it. I bet you we could look at the article. Let's see. No, it doesn't give us an exact day. I mean, they've been talking about it since 2022 at least. December 22. So I mean, they have multiple articles and write-ups on this thing over the last few years. So there is that. And this from Elon Musk. This is just a reminder for all these tyrants. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little bit of temporary safety deserves neither liberty nor safety. This is Benjamin Franklin. And just excellent to see Musk himself sharing this, slapping them in the face, reminding them, hey, you know what? Pissed, we're here. We control a large part of the private market. Effing about, gonna find out. So I love to see it. The truth of life is spreading, and Elon has been a great tool and an asset in that reawakening. Now, this is an awakening part for homeowners or people that are hoping to buy homes with crypto movements. Nearly 40% of homeowners today couldn't afford their home if they were to have to buy it today. This is because the interest rates are like 7.5% right now. A large contingent of the real estate market is held at 3, 4, 5% interest rate loans. So there's basically a Mexican standoff. You have people not willing to sell and buyers not wanting to buy at these high rates with the prices that are on the table right now. I'm seeing this in my local area, rural area. Housing prices are starting to come down. And really, you know what? Come on down. Come at it, because I would love a situation where home prices have collapsed. Interest rates are insanely high. But guess what? I make a few $100,000 off crypto and I just buy it outright. And I do not perpetuate the debt on debt garbage system that we're trying to undo with crypto. No, I put my money where my mouth is. I buy it outright. I'll even probably try to get a patent on my land so they can't tax it as well. I'm looking into that, just the full process of it. But yes, I am considering
That's a
such
thing?
a thing. Yes.
A patent on your land. Wow.
We, this is all happening right now. It's very important to watch the housing market in parallel with crypto, because housing your value literally and being able to live in your profits, there's no better feeling, I wouldn't say. So please keep that in mind. We have this from Trueflation. Trueflation, a project working off of, I believe, Chainlink. I do want to check out the price action. I've been liking what I've been seeing from Trueflation. New house sales are plus 8.8% month over month. Census Bureau and U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, March 24, new residential sales. New houses sold, 693,000. New houses for sale, 477. Median sale price, 430. The median sale price definitely still holding up. New home sales of single-family houses in March were at a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 69.3. So I really like how concise Trueflation is actually being. Pretty darn interesting project. It handles RWAs, indexes, inflation data. It's backed by Chainlink, obviously. That's what perked my ears up originally. HBAR still hanging out. Good to see. Let's go to Trueflation.
Bro, who made the Arby's emote? Is that you, Hannah?
There's an Arby's emoji?
I'm over here giggling.
What?
There's an Arby's emote.
Nobody in chat cared besides Nicole.
We have the
We have the meat.
Oh my God. That's amazing. Now I'm hungry.
Can it be any other place but Arby's?
I mean,
We
I
have the meat.
haven't gone to Arby's in a long time, though, so it's good if I haven't gone. It's the memory. You know what I mean?
Good. It's just
Let's
they're
see
known
what-
for roast beef sandwiches.
Here's Trueflation's price chart. As it sits right now, I'm being greedy. I'm wanting to get lower in the 5-cent range, but you know what? Buying a chunk of this thing right now does not bother me. Newer project, pretty interesting angle for it, and I support what they're doing. So I'll probably be picking up a bag of that, as well as other projects. You can find all those concisely listed in the Discord. This is from Samuel Ames. Housing potentially about to collapse. Lumber is collapsing, and that's a leading indicator for both housing and construction. Here is the lumber futures graph. Not looking great, looking like it's losing some support. Lumber absolutely exploded over the last few years. I ran a decking and fencing business during the jab season, and essentially lumber costs put a lot of projects on hold, put a lot of construction companies out of business, actually. The ones that were trying to operate lean. Big boys, of course, they lived on. Oh, man, the chat is going nuts over this Arby emoji. We got Arby and ham. We got like ham slices and Arby's in the chat. Are we brought to you by Arby's now?
I hope not.
You know what I mean?
Brought to you by
I don't want to be
meat.
sponsored by Arby's.
That's huge. That's huge.
At least Chick-fil-A, my goodness.
And just I won't stay on this inflation part too long. There are some indicators that I'm potentially having to consider when we're looking at when the actual rate cuts will happen. I know they'll happen at some point, I think in June, but we've had some hawkish talk from the feds lately. What you got?
You know what? I heard somebody say the other day that like 4 or 5 years ago, nobody talked about inflation.
Well, because it wasn't that bad.
Literally.
Yeah.
It was talked about way less. And I was like, is this just me maturing and learning, or is that facts?
It's the time frame that you kind of you came to maturity within. that was cataclysmic from 2020 till now. That absolutely destroyed people's retirement funds. They thought that they were going to be able to retire with set amount of money. And then now you fast forward 4 years and they are behind. They have to keep working and taking new jobs to getting out of retirement, taking multiple jobs, Uber, Lyft, just to stay alive and fed. It's very insane, Hannah. It is. This is brought up to me quite a bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. The chat is out of control. If you're missing the live stream right now, you got to get in here for the live. The chat here, very lit. Wow. So with the last rate hike in July, it was July last year, we are already 10 months out with no rate cut. Historically speaking, it takes an average of 8 months from the last rate hike for the Fed to start cutting. So they are trying to hold it higher for longer as it sits right now. Very, very brutal. I mean, this is absolutely brutal. This is going to, in my opinion, we will see some banks go down, but there is something else in the background of the Fed that I'm trying to get a larger grasp on within the ISDA changes that have been made. Maybe we'll get into that this show. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But this is keeping higher for longer. They're at 10 months. The average is 8 months from a hike. We'll see if they tap out before the year. But they're utilizing the job data of multiple people holding, people holding multiple jobs as great employment numbers, and everyone's doing fantastic. It's a lie. We know that's a lie. And plus, the literal level of inflation that they say that the rate is at, we know that that's a lie as well. It's much higher, 2 to 3 times higher than what they're admitting. Oh my God, this chat is just so distracting right now. Oh my God. Incredible.
Okay, let's talk about Arby's. My goodness.
We're going to Arby's. Okay, so we're done with the macro. That's pretty good. Now, this is the ISDA stuff. Tell me banks are worried about new regulations without telling me banks are worried about new regulations. This is a slew of posts from ISDA at the time of stress. Clearing will make the U.S. Treasury market more resilient in a new normal market environment, though. Given the incremental cost, it'll be less liquid. Hard to predict what the world will look like after clearing is implemented, but I'd expect Treasury cash and futures will remain the world-leading fixed income benchmark. Treasury clearing, they're just consistently trying to calm the worries and the nerves about their new Treasury clearing parameters. I will be doing a deeper dive into this to get the grander picture over the course of this week, but just quite an interesting change that's happening in the background. Because I was curious, without BTFP, without just true and tried quantitative easing, and without large-scale Treasury repos, what is that fourth vehicle of scam? And I think that the ISDA is kind of looking that way. Very convoluted system that they're changing up. I wonder how Gummy is doing. A good reminder. Let's look at DEX
People
tools.
in the chat, how much Gummy did y'all get?
I got 1,000. I got 1,000 tokens.
Damn, and you're up like 4x.
I didn't pay anything for it. You know what I mean?
I literally just left the browser open. It was so easy.
Well, I did own Tucker Carlson, but I owned Tucker without even knowing that they were giving an airdrop for it. This is a huge win for crypto banter. Like,
literally,
absolutely fantastic.
Proud of you,
right? Like, proud of you, bro. Making something that, making a meme coin or any kind of coin as a influencer, that is risky business play. And to see this thing actually holding up pretty good at $176 million market cap, with 17 cents coming in at, this is absolutely incredible. Whoa, Coins Chick got 14,000 gummy.
Damn. What was the number you had when you were farming?
That
Holy,
so
she
great.
must have took her as well.
Johnny December got 1,000. Yeah, they gave a good airdrop. I only own like maybe 100, maybe $200 worth of Tucker, and they gave me 800 tokens for that.
I was farming
That's
way
nuts.
longer than you, and you got more than me.
Yeah,
I got 800, almost 900
you
gummy.
you had tens of millions of points.
I had a lot.
So owning the Tucker actually seemed
better.
Yeah, it seemed like it had more juice in the tank for me. Tucker, I think, is still holding on pretty good. Let's go to the price chart on Tucker Carlson. Yeah, Not bad at all, you guys.
About
Look at this thing.
125 million. Holy
Look at this thing.
cow.
What?
Coins chick said that.
Oh my God. So 14,000 tokens, 14,000 gummy point or tokens for 125
Sheesh,
million
man.
points. Wow. Tuka Carlson holding on. Actually, I think this one's actually going to have some legs on it. Crazy enough as it may sound. That's just me though. Going further into the meme coins, don't need this macro anymore. We've talked about it enough. Oh, and just a side note, go follow this guy, Dutch Sense, if you want to get the absolute front of the line news updates on incoming earthquakes, things of that nature. This guy's absolutely fantastic. And also follow us. Follow me at Druth Crypto. Hannah, what is the new handle that you got there? How do I find your new account?
It's in the Slack.
It's in the Slack. All right, pull me down, Owen. I'm going into Slack here. Might be some weird pictures.
The kid.
Weird
HH
pictures.
the kid on
No way.
Man,
X.
this thing's not even.
Are y'all
working.
farming gummy again? 'Cause
Oh
I
yeah.
am.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
already at like 1 million something.
I got 2 million already. I definitely am going to be mining that though. Absolutely. Got the blockchain base. Okay, here's Hannah HH the kid with the cool picture, the dog on fire, all the things. What else do you want? Look at the serious face on
That's
this.
me. When I found out I was suspended again.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got that mean face, you know what I mean? Like someone had messed up your coffee order or, Mog rugged. I mean, that's how mad you would be.
I would be way more. Way more.
HH the kid follows me. Very cool. What do you got? You got a scary little emoji here.
Welcome to the alt.
Oh my gosh. All right. HH the kid, man. She's evolving on us. We got this. Also, speaking of evolution, Throw Flame unveils robot dog Terminator.
Oh my god.
Flamethrower attached to the robot dog. The
What?
Ohio-based firm has announced $9,420 for this bot, available to purchase by the general public.
Who decided on the price?
Probably Boston Dynamics, or probably Throw Flame. They bought the raw product, the Boston
I
Dynamics
thought it
dog.
would be more.
I know that's a
420.
good deal.
Why 9,420? Why not
Dude.
9,500?
Well, okay, maybe they're a little bit of a heady person.
Maybe they're degen.
They might be.
I want a
And
flamethrower
there's a
dog.
controller, like someone's controlling this, or is
Yeah,
it?
how is this possible? Shake and Bake is saying the bot is $75,000 base.
Dude, imagine you had one of these for home defense.
Yeah, I wonder if I could. I know that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe
man.
not a flamethrower, it'd burn the house down,
Well,
but like
come
a pew pew on its back.
Let's see here. Throwflame.com. We're going in. I wonder how much. Oh my God, what? Look at this.
Terminator.
$9,420. This is probably not
this
the
the
actual.
actual
The
site?
first ever.
This isn't the real Boston
flamethrowing
Dynamics.
dog.
No,
Version?
this is this is not the real Boston Dynamics. I don't think.
Can't be.
Wow, though. Whoa. We need to do a test on one of these. We need to do a test on one of these. Yes, this makes a great watchdog. Yeah, what did we say that? Yeah, skid marks. Good watchdog right there. That's a good boy. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be considering it on top of a tank. I saw that damn NFT Nick guy is like sitting on top of a tank acting like, yeah, I got a tank or whatever. You know, it's like, oh, you fucking
We're
warper.
gonna bring him on the basement.
Are we
That's
really?
my president.
That's your president?
My rich president.
What are you doing to me? Hannah? I have to hang out with this guy. Oh my God.
We're flying him out.
So, all right. Now on to stable coins. How much time do we got? We got 2:45. We're doing good. Stable coin supply hits highest level in nearly 2 years amid USDE growth. Total supply for the US dollar pegged stable coins appears to be trending upwards back to its previous all-time high in the issuing of new tokens. And this is just the graph showing you guys the nice ebb and flow, the bear market. Back here a little bit, essentially we've been just kind of ranging for a while. Just started to pick up at the end of 23, and right about September is when I could see the money flow is actually making it back up to the green or just about to breach that. So I made the choice without the confirmation that we were indeed in the green to hammer into altcoins, things of that nature. Hasn't gone poorly at all, but now I am seeing this massive upswing. It's about how high can this market really go? I try to stick to that $6 to $7 trillion overall market cap thought process for the blowout top, but there is a lot of things that are unknown variables that I'm dealing with in my trying to give a good analysis on where the market will peak at, because we have this mammal, this animal BlackRock, $34 million of assets they oversee, leading the charge, bringing all the other institutionals with it. This is a bull market that I cannot be exactly certain on how high it will go. And this is a great talk. This is Peter Schiff. The cost to complete Bitcoin transactions now at $128. Takes a half hour to process. This is another reason why Bitcoin can't function as a digital currency. The cost to actually use Bitcoin as a currency is prohibitively high for almost all transactions, calling Bitcoin a failure in his usual salty self.
Blah.
This is Willy Woo's response. Just like gold was 4000 BC tech for a fair ledger, transmitting Bitcoin on a layer 1 for currency payments is an outdated idea. Layer 2 does this instantly, next to free. Gold bugs like to keep their head in the past while a billion people will come on board Bitcoin over the next 4 years. And this is just the old school thought process and mentality of what should back money, changing. It's slowly changing. Peter is one of the old guard that will never let their old school go, in my opinion.
I think it's partially an act.
You think it's an act?
I think it's an act because him hating on it so hard gets all the gold maxis. What do you call them? I don't know, the people that love gold.
Yeah.
They gets them fired up. They love it, but it also gets people like us talking about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it does.
I think it's an act.
Let's see here. Drew just tagged you. EarthScum. Got it. Let's see what we got here. EarthScum just tagged me in something coming out of Colorado. Space Weather News saying his state is run by evil people. I left that evil state because of those evil people. Breaking, our interns have uncovered the list of words banned by the Colorado House Democrats. CO Gov. Let's see what the words that are banned on here. Capitalism. Communism, even if a House member is self-described communist. Okay. Constitution. Constitutional Republic. Defensive use of guns. Founding father. This cannot be real. There is no way. EarthScum, I mean, I see this. There's no way that they could try to ban the word constitution. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to work.
God,
this is not going to work.
Freedom, justice.
If this is real, this is them completely overplaying their hand. I will say that. So
that's got to be fake.
Man. Yeah, I mean,
no way.
They've overplayed their hand time and time again. So I do, I mean, that might actually be what they're trying to do. But if they do try to do things like this, you're just going to end up with more people like me. So F about and find out on that regard. Kind of want to swim through. So we were checking out Trueflation's price. I am looking at a couple projects. I want to check where just Polkadot is right now. I'm seeing some really good projects being built out on the Polkadot ecosystem. Definitely want some baseline dot, and essentially right now I'm still comfortable with this level health on a shelf, not too far away from it. And the video I did this weekend is kind of encompassing how Polkadot is opening up the doors for AI and DPIN based projects to absolutely lift off. And Phala Network is one of those tokens. And now, essentially, I feel good about the design, the overall intention of this project. But, I'm looking to actually find a good, greedy entry point to maximize those gains. I'm going to be continually adding to things within Polkadot networks and, other AI and DPIN focuses. I think even Steve-O had a tweet I saw this morning, and I definitely agree. It's like AI and DPIN, they're going to be outperformers. And the overall reason that I can quantify that pretty simply is because, yes, we're in crypto. We're utilizing some AI systems as it is right now. We're generally familiar with large language models, but the average person has absolutely no idea what's being built out in the background as far as AI goes and decentralized physical networks. So when the combination of these things, the computing power necessary to actually implement the AI becomes understood by the basic public, you are going to have a supply squeeze like you've never seen. I think, we've seen some amazing things out of Bitcoin, but computing power, data, ability is going to be a very strong pinch point as we roll out this technology and the masses realize what it is. I'm on 10 level pain. That's not good, VC Fact. That's not good. I'm feeling a little bit better with my Poison Oak chaos. You know what I mean? Like I was falling apart. I looked like Deadpool. I looked like Deadpool when he took his mask off.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
Been pretty terrible. Today I woke up and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So I think I'm gonna thank you.
good.
You know,
That's
thank you.
good.
She's clapping for me. Everything here. So you know, I am very, very excited.
You've been very
about
pitiful, you know.
It's been just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And mostly the pity comes from me not being able to work out. You know, that's just the
That and your fence isn't done, you know.
My fence isn't
Did you
done.
arrest your neighbor yet?
No. Well, I'm not gonna arrest him. I could if I
Put
saw him doing a
handcuffs on
crime.
him.
No.
Put handcuffs on
Yeah.
him and throw him in a bird trap.
Aaron's got traps in the back of his truck right now.
It's a squirrel trap.
I mean, I looked back
Perfect.
there. I was looking at a what the hell was that thing? Like a muskrat or a gopher in the back of the building?
There's a gopher.
That
and
thing was thick. It had some meat on it, man. I was
Yeah.
like looking at the thing, like, I wonder what you taste like.
I have a trap back there because me and a squirrel had a little
You had to get
stare
yeah.
off, and I, put the trap out, caught it,
You had to show him who's
released it
boss.
somewhere else.
Listen, he had to show him who's boss. It's no big deal.
For those animal lovers out there.
Any ideas on thoughts on Arkham? I will need to look into Arkham to give you some accurate thoughts on that. American Pool Guy, what a supporter of the channel, though, dude. Thank you for the super chat. Some other notes on altcoins. Okay, we're watching Eigenlayer, and yes, the TVL has crossed $15 billion as restaking protocol expands its ecosystem. Eigenlayer is nothing to discount. If you're looking for Ethereum DeFi restaking protocols, I would absolutely be pointing people to Eigenlayer. Drew, just be careful. Georgia laws, landlocked parcels with driveways through other properties still have access rights. I know. Me and the police already have worked that out. Okay, so don't worry about that. Yes, it's they get the right of way. You have to give them easement into the land. I understand. You
just can't be driving on your property.
Well, and stop breaking my shit. Here's a video of a Bitcoin maxi using Lightning Network and telling themselves it's Bitcoin. There it is. Just a nice smell of Bitcoin. And
This video.
use a layer.
There's no way she's being for real with this.
No way.
Hilarious.
I wonder if the nose is real though.
Broccoli is not that bad if you cook it
I wonder
correctly.
if the
Yeah,
nose
Hudson put broccoli in the microwave. I thought he was a psycho. It actually tasted pretty.
Okay, but broccoli does smell like.
It's awful. Awful
That
smell.
smells funny. But listen, you know what? The older that I get, the more that I appreciate food that's grown from the earth. It
Yeah.
just tastes so good.
It does.
Something like it's nutrients, it's nourishment. It's like that's what we were supposed to
Yeah.
next.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and I might have messed with the gates here. More stuff on just the best developments in altcoins. We have this from Santiment, Crypto Top Coins, development frequency. Optimism has been the most active over this time frame. The below list is sorted by counting and not any redundant GitHub activity from project and averaging this daily activity over the past 30 days. OP coming in number one. Aaron, we got some Cardano Hopium here. Come on now. You see that? They're up there, number two for development activity. So I know they're building the house. It's a question of if the people will
Maybe
come.
they're a sleeping giant.
Maybe.
Who knows?
And then the pumper for today, HBAR, number 3 on this. Polkadot again coming in at number 4. And then you see Kusama, Chainlink. Great to see Chainlink up there. And Definity, ICP, Ethereum, and S&T. This is a great list. Adam's still hanging on in number 10. What the hell is this? I know. I had to show the lady in the broccoli thing. It's just, there's so much division within the Bitcoin Maxi, Bitcoin network. The people that develop Bitcoin do advancements to it. So I just have to highlight that, man. This internet that we're on right now, it's got a bunch of layer 2s. Okay, you guys. Now, I think I've covered everything I want to cover today. And you know what? I'm going to be showing you guys a special little something I put together for you. We do some crazy stuff here in the basement. And, with all of the ups and downs in the crypto market, with the emotions that go along with it, we have to find things to keep us going. To buy the blood, even if it's your own. So I wrote you a little song, and I think Owen's going to send us off with this one. Appreciate every single one of you. Let's get this. The boron is now sending over my mortgage into the next Pepe. I think I found a bag of Cardano. Gonna YOLO it into snake. I cried out, Satoshi save me, 'cause I'm down to one last grand. And with it, let me send. Hold on now, I'm 6 rugs from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe this chain ain't so bad now. Hold on now, I'm 6 away from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe this chain won't go down now. I'm so bad down. Slink bags comfort me. I still believe there's upside left for me, and I still stack ICP. Well, I still believe there's liquidity left for you and me, for you and me, for you and me. Hold on now, I'm 6 rugs from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe this chain ain't so bad now. Hold on now, I'm 6 away from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe this chain won't go down now. Well, I'm so bad down.